So here we find ourselves in the early part of the 2028 season, of the regular season, and for those of you that may have missed it, we have won our first 3 games. No, I'm sorry. We won 3 of our first 4 games. The Spurs actually took it to us on October 30th there, as you can see. But in the last video, we beat the Nuggets, which was a crazy game. And then we streamed Codename Sunday. I guess it was Sunday Night Live. Should have been Saturday night, but we did it on Sunday night. And we beat the St. Louis Force, who's they're one of our expansion teams, one of our GM led teams, one of the subscriber-led or family-led teams on the channel here. But as you can see, we sit at 3-1. Chemistry is not great. There were some major changes during the offseason. Not a lot of them, but the ones that did happen were big, like Grady Dick being gone. And, a few of the moving parts here. Denny Avdia no longer with us, despite the fact that he was only really with us for half a season anyway. There's been a couple of things that happened that may have hurt our chemistry. So what I'd like to do in this video is I want to get a little further into the season than we're normally used to. We're going to sim about a month in. We're going to get further than that. Now we're going to play that December 29th game up there against the TrailBlazers. But Codename Saturday Night Live is going to be that January 6th game against the Celtics. And then, of course, like later in the season here, there's going to be some games that I'm going to want to play. Definitely this Tropics and this Kings game at the end of the year there. Probably do some sort of doubleheader of some type. But today, we will play this matchup against the Portland TrailBlazers on the 29th. And then January 6th will be against the Boston Celtics on Codename Saturday Night Live. Again, I mean, there's like KC would be really, really awesome. The Kings, I definitely want to play. Tropics. But, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But first things first, let's sim through this first month of the season. Then we'll go back, take a look at all the box scores, see where we sit, see what our record is, and what the stats are. So we have made our way up to November 29th through November 29th. I stopped here on the 30th. Obviously, we're going to continue simming these games, but I did want to look at some of these box scores right now. As you can see, we lost by 20 to the Wizards, man. 33 from Alex Sarr. Andre Stojakovic put up 22 on us. Kalen Jack, Onyeka Okongwu with good games. Jaren Jackson and Rob Dillingham, much of the same from them. Jaden Hardy, though, man, 43, 5, and 6. Just didn't get a whole lot of support. Ace, decent game. But, man, Ron Holland really just didn't really show up in this one. Same with Wayne Carmichael and especially Stephon Castle. But let's continue on here. We beat the Bucks here on November 4th by 9. And as you can see, man, Hardy and Bailey actually both had great games in this one. 24 respectively for each of them. Hardy had a steal in this one. Carmichael with 19, 9, and 5, and 4 blocks. That is what this man does. That is just like a typical stat line for him, lately. Cam Thomas and G.G. Jackson putting up the big numbers. As you can see, it looks like Zach Edey had a great double-double, but Giannis fouled out after only 16 minutes. Man, we were drawing the fouls on that man like heavy. Like, he was probably aggravated. But taking a look at this OT game against the Los Angeles Lakers, as you can see, we took the 2-point dub here. Hardy with 34, Bailey with 22, 9, and 2. So Ace off the bench, 3 steals and 3 blocks. Played a lot of minutes, but as you can see, man, Holland actually went out in this game. I believe this is the game where he got injured because he did have an injury that cost him a few games. Anthony Davis, Fernando Deltano, both with 20+. RJ Barrett, Asterio Kagayan with a great double-double. He had 5 blocks. He's doing well for a rookie so far, man. 18, 13, and 4 is a great stat line. So, you love to see that from the rookies. We take a loss to the Atlanta Hawks. Paul Osarui, actually doing really, really well early in the season here. The 3rd overall pick in this last draft class. And as you can see, man, 16.5, 6.5, over 4 assists per game. Put up 27, 3, and 4 on us and 3 steals. Brad Beal had a good game. Elliot Cadeau, Kobe Buffkin. So anyway, another loss. We had a 3-game losing streak here, man. Hardy, 31, 2, and 4 against the Spurs. Ace had 19 and 5. Castle, decent game. Carmichael, another double-double, but it would not be enough, my boys, because this Spurs team is, they're a hell of a team. As you can see, it was all DJ Wagner, Jaleel Bethea, Victor Wembanyama, and Jaylen Brown. That is just that's a crazy, crazy starting lineup, man. Like, crazy. I don't see any scenario where they're not at least in the Western Conference Finals this year. They definitely should be. Continuing on, the final game of this 3-game skid that we were on, this 3-game losing streak, we lose by 6 to the Bucks, led by Cam Thomas and A.J. Griffin. Zach Edey with 22 and 12. Crazy game. Giannis fouled out of this one again, bro, but had a better game, 31 minutes. And it went to OT. It did go to OT, so I'm sure at the end of regulation there was a lot of the back and forth fouling and all that. But as you can see, 32, 8, and 2 from Hardy. Ace, bro, this has like been the Ace Bailey and Jaden Hardy show with Ron Holland having been out for those few games. As you can see, man, Ace is really doing his thing right now. Koa Pete had a great game as well with 4 steals, 24, 11, and 3. Carmichael with 10 and 20 with 4 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. Again, 4 of 17 is kind of crazy, though. Next up, it was a dub, another dub against the Lakers. Anthony Davis and RJ Barrett, decent in this one, 32 out of AD. But Kagayan, again, crazy double-double, man. 17, 15, and 4. He really is doing it all. I mean, he's not been very efficient, but he's a rookie. So, I mean, you know, for a big man, he'll get that efficiency up. Just give him time. And then Hardy, 28, 4, and 5. Ace, 25, 4, and 2. Mind you, Holland is out, and Ace is stepping up big time, man. Big time. Great game all the way around as we take the dub on this one. And, yeah, Keontae George has also been playing really well for us off the bench. This one, a very low-scoring game. As you see, T. Smothers, 26 and 1. Will Gray right behind him, but they lost it by 1 point. As you can see, man, they did their best. They did their best to come back in the second half there, but Hardy, 29, 2 and 1 with a steal. Very efficient in this game. Ron Holland, his first game back, 16, 5 and 2, helping lead us to that dub. The very next game would be against the Raptors again, and Hardy, once again, man, it was Hardy and Holland again this time, 38, 2 and 5. This one, not nearly as close as we win it by 20, 26, 5 and 2 with 2 steals from Ron Holland. But as you can see, T. Smothers again, man. Him, Chase Lane, Will Gray, that right there. Him and Will Gray are going to be a problem. Like, I really like what this team has moving forward, talent-wise. You know, as you can see, obviously, Darius Garland has been injured in the early season here. He had like a ruptured something disc, maybe. I don't even remember what it was, but he's been injured. So he was out for that one. As you can see, again, we got our revenge against the Hawks by 3 in this one. Went into the fourth down 7, but had won the fourth by 10 points and took the dub, 31, 2 and 7 from Hardy. Carmichael, 22 and 14. And Ronnie with 20 plus in this, 20 points, 4 boards, and 5 assists in this game. And then as you can see, man, it was Caleb Wilson, Elliot Cadeau, and Paul Osarui again, man. He's been just brilliant in the early season here. Brad Beal has actually been effective as well off the bench, man. 18 points, 0-4 from 3, which you hate to see, but man, he really did his thing. He's been a good pickup for that young team. As you can see, this is a satisfying dub right here, man. Low-scoring game again, but we win it by 2 against the Orlando Magic. Hardy with 25, 8, and 7. Carmichael, another double-double. Castle and Holland, decent games. Ace off the bench, decent game. But it was Theo Wheeler leading the way, 21, 8, and 4 with 2 steals and 3 blocks. Franz Wagner, Jet Howard, Jalen Duran. Yeah, I don't see Paolo Banchero, so that kind of makes it a little less impactful that we took the dub against Orlando. I don't know if we do, if Paolo's in the game, but who knows? You never know. We take another dub here against the Memphis Grizzlies, and as you can see, boys, we won this game by 1 point. We went into the fourth quarter down by 19 points. Hardy put up 41, 4, and 6. That is crazy. Holland with 23 and 2. Ace off the bench with 13, 4, and 2 with 2 steals and a block. Just a fantastic game all the way around. And as you can see, man, on the other side, though, very strong team. I can see why they were ahead early in this game. They probably came out and hit us hard. Cam Boozer and John Morant and Faraji Council. Fantastic games, man. Elijah Williams, another guy to watch out for, another young stud. And then last but not least, the final game before we stopped simulating was a dub. 37-point win against the Mavericks, who are having a great season, by the way. 32, 12, and 3 with 4 steals and a block for Wayne. 15 of 19, 22, 3, and 7 from Hardy. Cole Pete had a great game. Klay Thompson, 4 or 5 from 3. You love to see that. Luka and Judah Mintz. The fact that we held these two to 35 points combined, you guys know, is that's a feat in itself. This duo has been a problem in the early season here. As you can see, though, Jacob Towns Jr., 0 for 10 from 3. That's always going to hurt your team, man. Obviously, that's always going to hurt the team. He was 2 of 3 otherwise. But, man, the fact that he was 0 of 10 from 3, he was a coveted free agent as well, man. And you know, he's been a little underwhelming, I guess I would say, in the early season here for Dallas. So we made it through the first month of the year, and so we'll continue on. We've taken a look at the box scores, and as you can see, we sit at 12-5. Not bad at all. We're 4th in the conference, 11th in the power ranks out of 36 teams. But we will continue on simulating up to this December 29th game against Portland, which we'll play today in this video. And then, of course, like I said, we will play the Boston Celtics live because, yeah, we've been called out, my boys. DJ Gatling versus Wayne Carmichael. We will have to see how it goes live on stream this weekend. But, yeah, let's go ahead and simulate up to this December 29th game. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness, boys. The 1 to 2 months is crazy. 1 to 2 months is crazy, man. That's tough. That's tough. It's a good thing that Ace is playing so well. It's a really good... These injuries kill us. So this is how we're going to run it with Holland out of the line. I'm Hardy at the 1, Castle at the 2, Ace starting at the 3. And the one thing the one silver lining here is that Ace has been just simply on fire early in the season here. You know, so hats off to him. Koa, Wayne, Keontae George will now be our 6th man. Caleb Gaskins, Lincoln Cosby, Johnny Furphy, and Klay Thompson. So Furphy is the guy that is going to see more playing time. We'll go through a few games with him and see how he does over the first week or so. And then if, you know, if he's not doing so well, maybe we'll move to a Jinsa or something like that. But we'll run it like this for now. All right, so we made it through the simming without any more injuries. Well, technically we had one, but it was a day-to-day injury, a toe injury for Hardy. So what we're going to do now, though, is we're going to take a look at the standings. As you can see, we sit at 22-8 on the season. And my God, boys, we are 16-1 at home. 16-1 at home. We are below 500 on the road, but the fact that we're 16-1 on the home, 16-1 at home is what is saving us right now. We are first in the East. Let's go, my boys, the beasts of the East. As you can see, though, Cleveland is hot on our heels. They're just a half game behind us right now at 23-10. The Knicks right behind them. Somehow the Boston Celtics are doing really well now. I got to change Joe Mazzulla's stats, by the way. Just reminded me. Sixers, Magic, Bucks, Pacers, Pistons, the Bulls. These teams are below 500. As you can see, the Raptors, the Heat, Wizards at 12-17, Tropics at 13-19. Wow, that's actually a really good record for them, considering they're an expansion team. The Hornets, a little bit disappointing here at 11-20, man. I expected a lot more out of them after they almost made an Eastern Conference Finals. As you can see, the Hawks at 12-23, Brooklyn at 6-26, and then the Force at 3-32. So, yeah, definitely a tough break for the Force. But they're an expansion team. Keep that in mind. They have to gel as not only as a team, but just as a franchise in general. Coaching staff, everything, man. They have to get it all together. But as you can see, Dallas really tearing it up over in the West. That's why I was saying earlier they're doing really well. 27-6. They're like the opposite of us. As you can see, they're 14-1 on the road. We're really good at home, but they're really good everywhere, man. As you can see, New Orleans, Houston right behind them at 22-9. Seattle, same thing, 22-9. Same with San Antonio. All three of those tied up. Denver, Oklahoma City, Las Vegas is in the eighth spot at 19-13. Cincinnati doing well. Same with Kansas City, who was an expansion team last season. So shout out to them with Demetrius Outlaw. Phoenix at 13-15. Memphis 15-18. Golden State 14-18. Bronx at 12-18. Los Angeles, who had a hot start, is 11-19. Same for Utah. They had a pretty hot start, but they're 12-22. Portland, who we're about to play, 6-25. And then Los Angeles at the bottom of the list at 6-26 on the season right here, my boys. But as you can see, man, this is how the East and West standings have shaped up so far. Next, we will take a look at the injury report. I know you guys are probably interested to see what's going on with that. As you can see, man, that's real tough to see the two guys at the top here out for the season. TJ and Salon and Marcus Sasser, two promising young guys out. Tyus Jones for 1 to 2 months. I don't know who that guy is, but Patrick Baldwin, Jacob Towns is now out. Bol out for the Tropics. Kasparis Balcevicius out for the Grizzlies. Derek White is out right now for 2 to 4 weeks. Anunoby. Caden Boozer for the Nuggets. T. Smothers for the Raptors. Khalil Ware, Karl Anthony Towns, Zay Bias, Joel Embiid, Amir Collins, Donnie McBride, Darius Garland, and Johnny Davis. You may have noticed how I skipped over Ron Holland. Yeah, that was on purpose. Now, before we hop into our game, a quick look at our stats so far this season. I will put everybody else's stats for the GMs at the end of the episode as well. But as you can see, man, Hardy tearing it up at 29 a game, ace off the bench for the most part, at least for, more than half the games at 17.5 points a game, our second leading scorer. Ron has just been a little bit off, so far this season. He hasn't been able to really stay healthy all that much in the early going here. Obviously, as you can see from the, the torn left MCL, but hopefully he'll be back true to form before the playoffs. Stephon Castle having a decent year so far, looking to get him involved more. As you can see, though, Wayne, man, 14, 10, and 4 with over a steal, of almost a steal and a half and almost 2.5 blocks per game. Just continues to get better and better every year. It continues to impress, I think, all of us. But and then taking a look at some of the bench guys here, as you can see, Keontae George at 9 points a game and 4 assists is not bad, but 30% from the field, that's got to change. Koa Pete has been good. Lincoln Cosby's been quietly brilliant. Klay Thompson, making the most of his opportunities. Gaskins, Furphy, Drummond, and then, some of the guys at the end of the bench haven't gotten much opportunity yet. But, yeah, everything looking really, really good for us so far. I am so happy with the way the team has performed up to this point. And then, of course, another thing that I know you guys are going to want to see is this rookie report. So let's take a look. As you can see, man, your boy Outlaw at the top. The top of this looks literally like the draft board, like draft night where everyone got picked. Demetrius Outlaw at 18 a game, 4.7, 4.3 for rebounds and assists. Benheim right behind him. These were the number 1, number 2, and number 3 picks right here. Basically, this was in order right here, as you can see. Paul, Omar, and Demetrius Outlaw, not in that order. But yeah, as you can see, Omar having a great season. He might be in the lead for Rookie of the Year right now. Paul at 16, almost 7 rebounds and almost 5 assists per game. Anakin Frazier really, really doing well, man. I know that our boy Crypto saw some in him. Kagayan doing really well. James doing well. DJ Kelly really picked it up, after that slow start that he had early in the year there. Then going down the rest of the list, man, Buck Chamberlain doing really well. Soto, Hoos is doing really well. Also 10 points per game. And he's starting some of those games as well. Reese starting as well and doing well. Baba Oladotun, who we're going to see today. Dreher doing well. Keita Sutherland. All these guys are just really, really, stepping up as rookies. Robert Jaworski III showing out. Rome Idris, Frigga McJigga, Django in Washington. Dylan Mitchell with a late pickup. Lincoln Cosby, as we saw earlier. Dwayne Starr, Durko Dawkins, Isaiah Sanchez, Solomon Noah. I'll just continue down the rest of the list here because at some point we are going to get into the guys who haven't really played a whole lot yet. But yeah, man, this is your rookie report so far, and I will continue to keep you guys updated every step of the way on how these players are doing. So we now finally made our way to this game against the Portland TrailBlazers in Portland, mind you. So we will be in enemy territory, but as you can see, man, with Ron Holland out of the lineup, we have Hardy at the 1, Castle at the 2, Ace at the 3, starting Koa Pete at the 4, and Wayne at the 5. And then looking at the Portland TrailBlazers, man, this is a talented young team. Just wondering when they're going to put it together. Maybe soon. But as you can see, man, already very top-heavy in that backcourt there. As you see Scoot and Jared McCain, then Shaden Sharp at the 3, Lynn Sessions at the 4, and the newly acquired Ming O'Neal at the 5. We will be going to Portland, my boys, but you know what? Despite the fact that we are under 500 on the road this year, I have the utmost confidence that we are going to beat the teams that we should be beating this season. So let's jump into this one and take this dub, my boys. Despite the fact that Ron Holland is out right now and we lost Grady Dick to the sign and trade in the offseason because we couldn't afford him, I have the utmost confidence in this team every single time we step on the floor. As you can see, we win the tip. Wayne versus the big Ming O'Neal, who may give him some trouble tonight, man. It's going to be fun to watch. Castle. And we draw the foul on the three-point shot. You don't see that too often on the first drive of the game, or the first possession of the game, I should say. We're shooting 3 free throws. Yeah, we take all 3 of those, baby. We take all 3. Here's an early 3-0 lead here. Now let's see what these boys are made of. We know that there's a lot of fight in this Portland team because, we just know that this is a gritty team. Shaden Sharp, Scoot Henderson. Oh, that was a tough move to get Wayne uncomfortable there. Wayne just decided not to jump a third time. Let's see if we can run our play on him. Let's see early if it works for us. This will set the tone if we can get it. Jaden, plenty of room, baby. Let's go. Banging it early, 6-2. Got to stay on Jared McCain. Oh, all right. We disrupted the pass, but it's about to be a jump ball between Ming O'Neal and Stephon Castle. I don't know about this one, boys. I don't know about this one, but we'll try it. Okay. No surprises there. Ming is 7'3". Yeah, you got to stay on Jared McCain, bro. He's a sniper. He is a sniper. You heard me? Try a motion play this time. Gonna try some different things out here. No room there. Go Castle. Beautiful cut. Beautiful cut. Caught Ming sleeping. Let's get it. Little mini run, man. They got a 4-point lead on us here. Ace, let's go, baby. He's open. Let's go. Castle has been so much better from 3. Not a very eventful quarter so far, but man, it has been a close one. It has just been back and forth the entire time. Let's go. Oh, the and one on Santi Aldama. Let's go, Wayne Carmichael. Let's see if we can complete the old-fashioned 3-point play. Bro, his free throws are looking a lot better this year than they were last year. And any improvement is a welcome sight for us because we know Wayne has trouble at the line. Watch out for Kispert. Keldon Johnson running the offense here. Got Aldama wide open, but okay, we get bailed there. Despite the fact that they get the rebound, they're not going to have any time left as we go into the second quarter up by 3. But man, they've been putting up a fight so far, man. They no quit in this team so far. Defense, boys, defense. Bro, they have gotten off to a really fast start here in the second quarter. And a quick little 6-0 run, mini 6-0 run on us to take the lead. See if I can get my boy Clay open. I do not have his release down. I'm always late. Yeah, that's an 8-0 run. That's an 8-0 run right there, boys. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's make something happen. Keep in mind, we are in Portland, so we can't let them get too... That was such a stupid pass by me. What am I doing? Good job. I thought they might call a foul on that, but no such luck for the Portland TrailBlazers. Let's go, Ace. Bang, baby. They are clinging to this 1-point lead, man. Clinging to it. Second quarter, just like the first. Extremely close. Go. Okay, we draw the foul, man. Thought that was going to be a nice little give and go there, but Scoot played it perfectly. He just, couldn't help. Couldn't help making the contact there. Let's see what we got. Hardy is usually automatic. Bang. Yeah, of course. Absolutely, my boys. And Shaden coming back in the game. We make this one. We take the lead back. I don't think we've had it for most of the second quarter. All right, there we go. Finally get it. And, oh, geez, I didn't even realize we've gotten this far into the second quarter. Jared McCain, got to stay on that, man. I do like this matchup, though. Ace should be able to handle Shaden Sharp to an extent. You know Shaden's going to get his, but got to watch for Ming because he will pull sometimes from outside. Good defense, Koa Pete. Great defense by Koa Pete, baby. Let's go. That is Badgers' identity right there. Bring the screen from Ace. Let's go! Ace Bailey! Have a game, son! Whew, I didn't have the angle with Jaden Hardy. I didn't want to mess it up, so I just tossed it up to that man. Hey, with Kispert, the fact that Kispert is losing me is a bad sight, man. Winner, chicken dinner with Jared McCain. That boy is something else. I really like Jared McCain in real life as well, man. Just an absolute bucket. And that was actually really good defense as well. He did not let Stephon Castle get any breathing room. Bro, Ace is on one. This has been his season so far. I mean, this has been his season, and that's exactly what I was hoping for. We go into the half up by 7 points because of the last-minute tray by Ace Bailey. But, man, it has been a team effort so far. It really has. And, yeah, Portland's not making it easy. I will say that much. Bro, look at this. Cooper Flag, Dre Forbes, Isaiah Priest, and Pluto Hawkins. 3 hashtag-ad players in Cooper Flag. That's going to be really cool to see. So Ace has had a really good half, but they're putting Wayne up there at 7-9-3, 15-1-3 for Shaden Sharp. But we are out-rebounding, out-assisting them. We're just doing everything right now. Let me see if I could do something athletic with Wayne here. I know Ming can keep up with him, but... yeah, no luck. No luck. That's not really... You know, Wayne's so athletic, but that's not really his game right there. Bro, why did I jump? I am so bad on defense sometimes. It makes me sad. 3-point game. Maintaining that 3-point lead, though. Give me the screen. Give me the screen. Where you at, baby? That's what I'm talking about, Wayne Carmichael. Beautiful alley for the throwdown. Hardy has been on his playmaking game tonight. Got to play good defense. You've got to play good defense. They are sticking around. Ooh, they didn't make us pay for that. I thought he was tied. I thought that was a guaranteed tied the game up right there. See if we can bang a 3 of our own here. Got Hardy back in now. That's too much space. That's too much space. Oh man, I thought that might have been actually contested, but man. Come on, Ace. You got this, baby. Bro, he just stares you in the face and dares you to stop him. Shaedon Sharpe is bro. He is different, man. He really is. Keep our composure. Oh, what a move. Oh, my God. That was a great move, but Baba Oladotun with the block. That was actually, you got to respect that, man. Whew. The defense leading the offense for Baba. We got this. We got this, boys. We got this. Time winding down in the third.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From 8 feet away.
Keldon Johnson, good defense by Jaden Hardy, bro. Amazing defense by...
Sometimes it just goes that way.
I did it again. And now Keldon's going to throw it down. I hate when I do that. The stupid passes that I make sometimes are just... No, what's happening? I'm trying to shoot. I was trying to shoot the ball, and I had my icons up. Oh, I had my icons up, but no big deal. It probably would have just been a heave, you know, and we probably would have bricked it anyway. But we go into the fourth quarter up by 3 points. That's all we need, baby. Stick with it, stick with it, stick with it. All right. Whew, that looked good out of his hands. Come on, 1 point game. Beautiful cut. Bro, that icon lead passing is goated. That icon lead passing is goated. You heard me? Keldon Johnson, nothing he can do there. Beautiful transition. Shaedon Sharpe has really, really been having a game, man. He's got like 22 or more points right now. What a move, but we all over it. Aldama misses. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's make them pay. Let's make them pay for that. Oh, the putback by Lincoln Cosby. Let's go, Link. 4 point game. This team will not go away, bro. No matter what I try to do. Oh, bad pass. Bad alley-oop. The bailout to Gaskins for the 3 in the corner. Let's get it, baby. Let's go. Go, Ace. Take it. Just take it. Just take it. That's what I'm talking about. Sometimes I feel unstoppable in transition. Other times I just make stupid decisions. But either way, man, we're winning the game. We're here for it. Why is the screen shaking? We are up 8 right now, boys. Shaking screen. No dangerous passes. That was supposed to go to Hardy. Probably would have been a bad pass anyway. Oh, man, Shaedon Sharpe did not forget what Ace did to him. Do not let it fall apart now, boys. 2 Lynn Sessions. Oof. I thought he had that one. Go, Hardy. That's what that's what I mean right there. Sometimes I'm great in transition. Other times I just look like I look lost. But I feel like more times than not, we're very, very good in transition. Nice pass. All right. That's a good foul. That's a good foul. Make him make the free throws. Koa. Oh, slightly late. Wow, Jared McCain. Bro, you know what I've noticed? This team is not good in half-court sets, but as soon as they get out and run, they are a different animal, bro. Different animal. We are up by only 3 points. Let's go! That's a 6-point lead with under 30 seconds to play. Stephon Castle with ice in his veins, baby. Let's get it, boys. Up by 6. Just need to stop here. Just need to stop. This is no big deal. No big deal. I know this is a scrappy team, but we are one of the best teams in the NBA. That's a good foul. That is a good foul because we don't give up a 3. Thank God it wasn't an and 1. See, that's why you foul there. Scoot missed one of those, and now they're going to foul us. And all we got to do is make these 2 shots, and it's a 3-possession game. Bang. That's the first. Next one will be 30 points for Hardy if we can get it. There we go, boys. There we go. Timeout, Blazers. We are ahead by 3 possessions, and yeah, we might have put him in the rear view with that one. Like, be aware on defense. Be aware. Be aware. He's definitely not taking a shot. They need a 3. That's off. Oh, okay, they're not even going to foul. They're not even going to foul. They know it. We can just dribble this one out, my boys. And that is a dub. Number 23 on the season for us. We'll just let the time wind down in this one. But, man, what a game. Yeah, I got to say, Portland is definitely a scrappy team. Yeah, this is not a team to be taken lightly, and I think that they're just like a piece or 2 away from really, really becoming a contender, to be honest. I really do, and I have faith that Finn will do everything in his power to get them to that point. But, man, we take a 114-107 dub, 23-8 on the season, man, and you got to figure, I don't know if they showed it or not yet, but Jaden Hardy, man, what a game for him. Same for Wayne and Ace, but as you can see, right on cue, my boys, right on cue. Jaden Hardy, player of the game, so well-deserved. He had another enormous double-double, 30 points, and I think 10 or 11 assists. Just a great game all the way around, man. He's our heart and soul. So when you look at this box score, you can see why I say that I feel like this team is close to contention. I mean, like, honestly, look at them. Shaedon Sharpe, man, 28, 7, and 6. He had 4 steals. Extremely efficient in this game. Lynn Sessions had a great game, 19, 3, and 1 with a steal. Jared McCain in 40 long minutes, 17, 1, and 5 with 3 steals. And the fact that he handles the ball as much as he does, 3 turnovers is kind of to be expected. He's still young. 1 of 9 from 3 is a little bit rough. But as you can see, man, Hardy, he put it on him, man. 30 points, 1 rebound, 10 assists. Same for him. 3 turnovers in this game. But, 7 of 8 from the free throw line and 3 of 5 from 3. Great efficiency. Ace with 18, 4, and 3. He had 3 steals. Wayne, 17, 19, 3, 1, and 1. It seems like this has been the Hardy, Bailey, and Carmichael show ever since Holland went down. And even before that, it really kind of seemed like it was, it was theirs, man. They had it in the bag. These 3 are really stepping up so big for us. As you can see, Lincoln Cosby decent off the bench as well, 6, 4, and 1. But we take the dub. That's number 23 on the year. So here we sit at 23-8, and as you can see, our chemistry has finally gotten up to a 100%. It took a while. It just got to that point like a week or so prior to this as we were simulating. But we are finally there, and we are finally stringing together, some big wins. And that's the most important part, man. Right now, we find ourselves at first in the conference, in the East, and that's all that matters. Even though the West seems a lot stronger right now, our goal is to just make our way through the Eastern Conference right now. That's all we are concerned with because obviously we have playoff aspirations. Each year for the past 3, we felt like we belong in the playoffs, at least for the last 2. But yeah, I mean, great game against Portland. They put up a hell of a fight, my boys. When we come back, we are going to be playing against the Boston Celtics live. Codename Saturday Night or Sunday Night Live, whichever one, it's going to be one of the 2. And then, of course, we'll go through all of the box scores. I didn't want to make the video too long because I do want to put the player stats at the end for some of the GMs, for all the GMs, I should say. And, and like I said, man, we will go through all the box scores. We'll simulate up to that January 6th game, and then it will be DJ Gatling versus Wayne Carmichael. I have to, I got to say it's probably must-see TV, but that's for you guys to decide, man. I hope to see you guys there for that. Thank you guys so much for being here for this one, though. If you had a good time, leave a like. And if you're new, join us on this journey because we got a lot of crazy stuff, great stuff coming up very, very soon. Of course, 2K25 feels like it's right around the corner. But yeah, thank you boys so much. Big shout out to this entire community. So much love to every single one of you boys. And I'll catch you guys in the next one.